Hi everyone, I'm Valerie Switzer. For this week forum post, I will keep the same format as last week, as this is what makes me a bit more comfortable. Although I really enjoyed seeing everyone different approach into this forum post. For the purpose of this week exercise, my company will be called Let's Build, and I will be talking to you as if I was talking to the board of director. And yeah, so this will start right now. Hi everyone, I'm Valerie Switzer. Very happy to be here today in order to be able to talk about some serious things that I think would be great to implement moving forward for the success of our company, Let's Build. And so this is why today I would like to discuss to you about the importance of EDI, equity, inclusion, and diversity into our workspace, and tokenism as well. So I've noticed over the past several months some gaps into our company's resources when it comes to inclusivity, diversity, and equity. And I want to address this with you today because I believe that if we work together, there is a lot that can be done in the future to ensure a better, equitable work environment for all of our employees, as well as appreciating diversity and inclusion a bit more and advocating for it a bit more. So as we all know, being equal and equitable is extremely different, right? And in our society today, we're so prone to be more equal rather than equitable. So I think this is a very big difference to understand. Being equitable means that everyone, regardless of who they are, the background they come from, and the color of their skin, culture, things like that, will get the same tools in order to succeed in the same environment. And that's the difference between being equal. Being equal is giving the same tools to everyone, not ensuring that it's what they need to succeed at the same level as somebody else. So I believe in our company we can make a lot of efforts into being a bit more equitable, and so therefore I would like to implement a course that will be given company-wide to all of our managers on equity in the workplace, so they truly understand what it means and the difference between that and being equal, in order to advocate better for their employees in their work environment, as well as formation on inclusivity and diversity. I don't think that right now necessarily our board represents well diversity and inclusivity. As we can see in the room, there's not a lot of diversity around the table, and I believe that it's some changes and that trickles down and affects the decision making that can be taken at times. So I think courses on diversity and inclusion, not only for board members, managers, but employees, is extremely essential. My biggest recommendation would be to hire an outside company that would come and dive in our policies and how we do business on the daily to ensure that we have a proper way of being diverse in our work environments as manager towards our employee, but as well to ensure that we do have a good, equitable work environment, and an inclusive one. And I believe an outside agency doing this would take away any bias towards ourselves and help Let's Build to move forward in the right direction when necessary, because being inclusive and diverse is really what's going to help us thrive in the future and make sure that our employees are feeling valued, heard, and supported regardless of who they are, and where they come from. So I think for Let's Build, this would be extremely beneficial. By the end of next week, I was intending to suggest to different companies that I think would be valuable to approach, and to having them come and assess where we are at, and I will give you that by the end of Friday next week. And yeah, so I really hope to have your support for this. I think this is something that would help Let's Build grow in the future, but as well have great values and feel heard. And it's definitely something we could advertise into our social platform that we are working on and improving every single day, because I think this will help build rapport and trust with our employees and management teams, which will ultimately help Let's Build to grow into a more inclusive, diverse, and equitable work environment and workspace. So I hope you appreciated this today, and I'm looking forward to hear back from your decision, what you think of this idea. And yes, let me know, and have a good day.